It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yeah, we staying lit, big dog. Hey, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day, and shout out to my boy Lucky Wheels of Deals. He keeps it lit over there on his channel, man. Y'all go check him out, man. Make sure y'all hit the Hive Mind Labs link below in the description and use the discount code everydaypj to save 15% at checkout. Now we back in it, and I'm about to send my girl, the T&K family, some super fat burners, man. You know what I'm saying? Help my girl out. You know what I'm saying? So once she drop that baby, she can get back to her snatch me weight. You know what I'm saying? So she can get another man, okay? Because it don't look good for her right now in these streets. Unless she find the old man again. She probably still talking to the old man. But yeah, let's get into it now. I don't know if she's still living in her ex-husband's dwelling apartment or whatever you want to call it. I think she probably moved out since he cut the lights off. Any real person would have went and cut the lights back on since you fought that hard to get that place to a place of residency. I got some crazy comments today, and this is why I just have to put this video out, because I want this lady to realize what we looking at. Like, this is what you standing on, okay? This woman, she is about to play the victim. She's about to play the victim, and I'm gonna let y'all know. It's okay to play the victim. It is okay to play the victim, but just know, when you play the victim, you got to get called out on everything you do, okay? Because she's playing the victim, and she's not the victim. She's actually using the system. Okay? And she's playing with this man's life because she can with the system. And that is why you don't marry women like this. You don't know who a woman is when you date them. Then you get to know them. You with them for 1-2 years, and you be with them forever. You be like, all right, I want to marry you. Do not marry these chicks after 6 months, because you don't know her yet. You ain't even seen her in her period panties yet after 6 months. You ain't heard her fart after 6 months, unless you got a nasty one. You got a nasty one, then she show you everything, and you know exactly who you got after 6 months. We got the king of the OD gang on the screen, and we gonna hear what he has to say, because this lady said he ain't nothing. He got kids at the time. Shut up. Just shut up. You trying to disrespect this man. This man was put out of his house. I don't care what the semantics was, what he did in the past. That did not give her the rights to get him put out of his own house. And according to the law, it was illegally because he never got served. So she had no right to be there. If she was that afraid of him, she shouldn't have never took her kids back there. So let's get into it.
And I was just, having so much sympathy, for the kids and all those situations, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But College Park messed up big time, though. They messed up big time because they wasn't supposed to make me leave. And I said that. And that was all. Like, her mama was laughing at me. She was laughing at me. The officer was like, no, she got it right here. She got it right here. I was supposed to have a copy, and she's supposed to have a copy. My copy supposed to came from the sheriff serving me, letting me be well aware of the exact accused, you know what I'm saying, assumption or whatever, however. They did me dirty, y'all. They did me dirty. And that wasn't supposed to happen, which have never went down like that. But it's cool, though. It's not cool, though, but I'm glad that I kept my cool in the process, because a lot of people would have been going outraged. A lot of people would have been, man, I ain't no telling how folks would have reacted. But I'm the type of dude, like, man, I kept my freedom on, you feel me? It's a lot of time, yeah, you probably like being the right the whole time, but when you dealing with the police, man, they gonna always try to find a way to make like you at fault. And the police, really, you ask me, they always wrong. The police ain't never right, y'all. So Never listen to the police. Know your laws, know your regulations, and just know what you're going through. Know what you're up against. I was done with making them videos and like talking about that situation, but she constantly keep like making videos, like lying on me, like Shawty lying. Like it was never like, none of that what she's saying in her video. Shawty's like completely like fabricating. She wants some sympathy. She's trying to get y'all to feel sorry for her. As y'all can tell from my videos, like it was all genuine love. It wasn't never no type of abuse of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever domestic, whatever she keep trying to portray. She trying to portray domestic violence situation and stuff like that to kind of get like some financial aid, some like help, instead of her just getting up off her ass and getting a job and go work and just, you know what I'm saying, really grinding and really like putting in that effort to really hustle for real. Like, then she keep like lying on me, like, Shawty, stop like using me for your focal point, like, you know what I'm saying, like change the narrative. Like, you see, I ain't dropped no video in like 10 days, y'all. I've been working, I've been grinding, I've been really trying to like, you know, kind of like, you know, prepare myself for the situation that I got going on, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the broad, for real, like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, like, Shawty is a whore, you feel me, because she was married, and she was moving around how she was moving around, you know what I'm saying. So I say that because I just explained it. She was married, she was moving around, like, even before.
All right, listen to that. She was married and she was moving around how she was moving around. So we gonna remember that for when we get to her video, okay? She was married, but she was moving around and she's possibly pregnant by another man. Remember that. I don't care what they did in the past. I'm talking about today.
Before the Mariah shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no domestic or no abusive situation then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the girl is a compulsive liar though, you know what I'm saying? But I understand she's trying to like make her little money, she's trying to get her little content, she's trying to push her little videos out there, but she ain't got to like make me the narrative of her, you know what I'm saying? Her video that she making. But at the same time, I mean, it is what it is though, you know what I'm saying? When you start something for somebody, they don't really know how to like spread their wing and fly themselves. They gonna always try to like go out the ship, you know what I'm saying? Like try to see if it's some gas left in the car from when you was driving it. But at the same time, it's cool though, cause I'm a hustle, I'm a grind, I'm gonna get this out the mud. She gonna keep making her videos, she gonna keep doing what she doing, and I just don't care. I know I'm finna ready to go to court with her, even though I wasn't served by no type of sheriff or anything. I don't even have no piece of paper to even show that I even got court. I don't even got no piece of paper to show my job, to tell them like, hey, this is why I'm not gonna be able to come to work. But, you know what I'm saying, that what happen when you deal with whores, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, like you deal with like childish, immature like behaviors, and she keep coming to child like Shawty really going through something. Shawty, you lucky you still in my spot. And then on top of that, yeah,
She's still at his spot. He confirmed it. I didn't even know. She's still living at his spot. So she went and got the lights cut on. That's crazy. That's crazy. And y'all want me to give her sympathy? Come on, man. She got 3 kids by another person. She's pregnant by another person. And you telling me she gonna take this man's spot she only got 1 kid with? No, shorty. You gotta get up and get on your grind and get out of mine. My only one that should be there is mine. Yeah, he was taking care of the other 3 kids. Yeah, he raised them since they were babies. You know? So, but at the end of the day, once you take him out the picture, those are no longer his kids. They go with you. You're not gonna drop those kids off with him. You're gonna drop off his one. So I don't like the people that be in the comments talking about he raised those kids. He didn't. No. When he divorced her, he gonna divorce them 3 kids too, and the new one if it ain't his. Come on, man.
Like she started bringing like folks to my spot, like my neighbors and shit, calling me, cause my building real close with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had like pretty much really the nicest, calmest side of the apartments out there. You know what I'm saying? And them folks keep calling me, telling me like, oh, bro, she got this, whoop, whoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? And telling you, out the court, bro, go to court, I'm finna terminate that lease. Your ass finna get up out of there. So keep on making videos in my shit. Keep on popping your shit. Keep bringing folks to my shit, man. Like, you finna get ready to get up out of there, man. I'm finna get no folks to get your ass up out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The legal way. You know what I'm saying? The right way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do no type of anything that gonna jeopardize anything because I'm a smart man. Then unless she got my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even want that type of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna handle it the right way, the legal way, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, let me catch y'all in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Got some more shit going on. Make sure I subscribe.
So yeah, she's in his house. I don't want to hear nothing else about what she doing, cause she basically stole his apartment from him. And we gonna hear her reason, and we gonna hear her rhyme of reason, and it ain't enough for me. Anyway, let's get into it.
That type of energy from their parents. So, with that being said, y'all, let me give y'all a little background. I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah, look at my wig. Excuse my wig. I just took it out. The little style it was in for court. I was not dressed like this for court, y'all, of course, but still.
Oh yeah, so his video was before court. Her video is after court. So y'all gonna hear what her.
Me and the kids, we are good, y'all. I know all of y'all wondering, y'all worried about our safety and stuff like that, but we are okay. We're fine. We're good right now. We still have a long journey to go. We have a long way to go, but at the end of the day, one step at a time, one day at a time. Like, this just, you know how life is. I'm not going to overpower my brain, my mind, my body with trying to figure everything out at once. No, because at the end of the day, not only do I have 4 children in the home, I am currently pregnant, and I don't want to lose my baby again because, as you all know, I just had a miscarriage in January, and now I'm due in January again. You know what I'm saying? So, I really take into consideration that God really gave me my rainbow baby back. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I try my best and my hardest to do things at my own pace. And that's just, you know what it is. I don't do things at y'all pace. I know y'all in a rush, and I know a lot of y'all scared for us, but at the end of the day, whatever happens, it happens, y'all. You can't run from life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't run from life. You know, so no matter how much I try to protect me and my children, y'all, if a person want to do something, you know they gonna do it. This just, you know, how life goes. So I can't walk around feeling like, oh my God, you know, I can't go grocery shopping, I can't go to the doctor's appointment, I can't do this, I can't do that because this and that may happen. I can't walk around like that. I can't walk around in fear, y'all. So I'm not doing that, no matter how much y'all try to rush and get me to that point. I'm not doing it. So with that being said, we're fine, we're good. Court was today. So let's touch a little bit about that. Let me drink some juice first.
She over here drinking the kids' juices. You over here drinking the damn kids' juices, girl. You so lousy.
Y'all, these things are good. Country, what is it? Country Time? I was gonna say Country Time, but it's just something very good at Provo Publix. But as I said before, my intentions wasn't coming back to do this to my husband or do that to my husband, like all that crazy stuff y'all say.
My husband this, my husband that. That is not your husband. Y'all legally married, but y'all separated. And that's what I don't like right there. It's her husband now when it benefits you, but you was out sleeping with Mr. Charles or whatever his name was, the old man. Come on, man. If that was your husband, you shouldn't have been laid up with another man.
Man, that was not my intentions at all. We knew what our intentions were, which was solely about the children. It was supposed to be that way. If we was deciding further along the way, we was gonna work on our marriage, then that's just what it's gonna be at the end of the day. Don't nobody owe me or him anything but us too, so
y'all wasn't gonna work on y'all marriage if you ain't thinking about having sex with him. I'm not gonna have sex with him because then the feeling's gonna be back and then we gonna be doing this. What are you talking about? My husband. I don't have sex with my husband because then if we have sex, then we back together. What?
if that's what it was gonna be, that was gonna be. But we wasn't on that. We wanted to solely focus about the kids, and if we do us in the home, then that's just what we do. At the end of the day, we still husband and wife. So,
yeah, how does that work? We husband and wife. We living in the same roof. We not sleeping together. We doing this for the kids. We can't have sex together. But this title of husband and wife, yeah, we gonna keep that. We gonna hold on to that. Bro, you should have divorced this man. If you didn't want that, you should have divorced him.
Basically, it didn't turn out that way. Because as you all know, I show proof for everything. I don't have no reason to lie about nothing. Y'all know I'm an open book. It's nothing there to even make up and be like, oh, you lying or you ain't telling the truth. Can y'all tell me something that I lied about? Because ain't nothing untrue. Nothing that I told the judge, nothing that I tell y'all, nothing. I'm literally an open book. And when you tell the truth, that's how you get far in life. I don't have to lie my way through anything. If I made a mistake, then I made a mistake. Who don't make mistakes at the end of the day? You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all keep saying you wrong. You came back to take his apartment because you ain't have your own or whatever. How can you take from your husband or your wife? That is your person.
Okay, if that's your person, why is he not in the home? Why can't he see his kids? Because of this order? That's your person. You need to make sure your person is all good, right? Have you been doing that? No. You put them out on the streets. But that's your person, right? See, that's why this don't make no sense. She used the system of her being married to get this man out of his home. And regardless if it was right or not, it is right in the sense of the law, but it really, morally, it was wrong. You need to leave that home. You should have moved. If you don't want to have sex with this man, you feel threatened by this man, you need to get the hell away from that man. And get away, because guess what? If he breaks that lease and puts your behind on the street, you're going to be blaming him. Look what he did to me. Look, no, stupid.
That is your person. It's no taking. We are equal. We have the same equal rights to each other.
Do you? Do you really? Do you really?
That's how it's supposed to be. I don't know, how y'all marriages go or what y'all grew up on, but I know personally it's no taking from each other. That's why I always move the way I move with my husband, because at the end of the day, that's my husband.
Sounds like you moving pretty foul. I mean, you pregnant by a whole nother man. You was dating another man. You've been bringing other men to his apartment. Doesn't sound like you really value your husband. You just using him for the title and the benefits of being married.
I don't look at him like no baby daddy. I don't look at him like no helpmate. I don't look at him like no just, somebody temporary.
But you look at him as an aggressor, as an abuser, as a cheater, as a sex manipulator. You look at him everything bad. But he your equal. Make that make sense.
That was my husband. And still, still to this day, that's my husband. Because we're not divorced yet. But I'm just saying, some of the stuff y'all be saying in the comments be like,
go divorce him. If it's not about him, go divorce him. File divorce papers on him. It's that simple. Non-contested divorce. Y'all could go through child support later. Non-contested divorce. If it's not about him, if you did this solely for you, divorce him. You should have left. You should have went to your mama's house if it was about you. But no, the judge said, "Oh, you can put him out of his house, so your kids can stay there, and he can go find another place to live." Okay? And guess what you said? "Oh, I feel relieved. I don't have to go through that." Now, the kids shouldn't have to go through that. But you gonna put that man out of his home? Nah, you should go get your own place. You should have got your own place from the get-go.
Really crazy as hell to me, but whatever. Long story short, we had court today. Court was on Zoom. Here in Georgia, I don't know about other states, but here in Georgia, court is on Zoom now because ever since COVID, a lot of times courts are not inside the courthouse. They are on Zoom. So I didn't see him in there this morning, but once the judge, called both of our names, one of the co-hosts or whatever did say he was in there, but then he left. I don't know. I didn't care whether he showed up or not, because at the end of the day, I just want things to be handled the right way. You get what I'm saying? And that was my reason in taking it to the courts, because for years I've been taking things into my own hands, which is not the right way. And a lot of times when we take things in our own hands, somebody can end up losing their life. And I'm just not with that. I'm not on that. So I said, no, this time I'm going to do it the right way. Now, having in ain't got nothing to do with me, but I know it started with me doing the right thing before it got taken further. So with that being said, I'm not gonna say I won, but the CPO still stands. For a year. So, as I said, I tried my hardest to not take it, to this extent. I tried my hardest to keep working it out. I really tried. He can tell y'all that, and y'all see that for yourself. I was really trying my hardest to save my marriage, break generational curses.
When was you trying to save your marriage? When you moved in with him so the kids can have a place to stay and go to school? Was you trying to save it then? Or when you denied him of sex, was you trying to save it then? Let me know when you was talking and texting the other guys. Was you trying to save it then? When did you try to save your marriage? Like, you keep saying this, it's my husband, it's marriage, it's this. That's not what you was doing. You wasn't with him because you was married. It was convenient because you was married. You used him because you was married. And now you abusing the system because you married. But in all, you've been running around here single the whole time.
Make my kids happy with both parents in the home. Happy parents. Understanding parents. Like, I tried my best. And that's why I'm okay now with the decision the judge just had to make over our life for a whole fucking year. Because I know I tried.
Y'all really listen to this.
And y'all keep trying to bring up the fact me and him had separated and we were seeing other people. So what? We were both seeing other people. Am I more wrong than him?
You not.
But as I said before, y'all,
But he's not claiming you. He's not claiming you as his wife. He's not benefiting from you being his wife. So what is it?
like, it's okay, you know. A lot of y'all women be trying to just make it seem like women are just terrible. Like, y'all don't even stick together no more out here as women. That's really crazy. I love my women.
So women supposed to ignore your BS? Come on, man. Nobody's doing this. Women, if you stick together on BS, that's why a lot of y'all, and not just women, it's men too. Men stick with their homies on BS. Okay? Let's be honest. And people stick together on BS. And that's what we shouldn't do. My friend the other day told me I was wrong. He ain't gonna stop being my friend, but he told me, I was wrong. And I said, I know I was. So, if my friend can hold me accountable, I think women can hold other women accountable. When they see women do this. So the women that don't agree with you, they just holding you accountable. And you think that they not holding women down is because they're not agreeing with you. That's all it is.
I don't care what you say. I love my women. I love women more than men. Honestly.
Then why'd you marry a man?
My queens are every fucking thing, period. Because we gonna stand our ground at all times.
Even when you wrong.
And I just feel like real women stick together.
Even when you wrong. Real women stick together even when they're wrong.
So y'all, like I said, with that being said, unfortunately, y'all will not see any more videos with my husband being involved.
That's not your husband.
With the kids being around him. Because he brought this on himself. You know why? Because he acted out emotion. And what they always say, acting out of emotions gonna cost you every single time. In many different ways, it's gonna cost you. And unfortunately, this time, it cost him to literally not being able to have contact directly or indirectly with his family for a whole year. All because of I stopped giving you sex. That is crazy. And y'all keep trying to say, oh, we looked on his channel and that's not what he said. And get the hell off my channel, please. Because if you really sitting here thinking that somebody is going to lie like that, knowing how many men out here act crazy the moment you start giving them sex, let's be real.
Now it's all about the sex.
Then a lot of y'all like, post your messages too. Baby, he posted them. Like, what is it that y'all want to see? I'm not trying to make y'all believe me. I don't want y'all to take sides or nothing. But all I did was post the truth. Because that's just me. I'm going to post the real. This was not about no another man. This was not about me being pregnant and possibly the baby is by another man. This is not about all of that. Y'all trying to make it about more than what it is.
Wait.
This was not about no another man. This was not about me being pregnant and possibly the baby is by another man. This is not about all of that. Y'all.
That's where I wash my hands at with you having a husband. Okay? That is not your husband. You is not his wife. Because my wife sure ain't about to be sleeping with no other man. We can cancel Christmas. It's a wrap on that. Wrap that on up. Throw it in the back of the truck. It's done. Finito. So I don't want to hear all that stuff, man. I did this specifically for Lorraine Clark. Lorraine Clark wants to have beef so bad over this woman. I need to do research, and she will tell everybody about me. She knows a lot of people. What research am I supposed to be doing? I see all I need to know right here. Right here is where I see everything I need to know. And what you gonna tell people about me? That I'm telling the truth? That's not her husband? They may be legally married, but you go sleeping with other people, possibly pregnant with another person. You don't want to give me sex. We not working on our relationship. I moved y'all in here to help with the kids, thinking maybe we working on something. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking he thinking. But maybe he wasn't thinking that. And maybe you thinking that it's about sex. And it's not about that. Maybe y'all, somebody got their wires crossed. Somebody lying. That's all I could think about. Somebody lying. But regardless of who lying, why you in my house? Why you ain't got your own place? Because I'm only your husband when it's convenient. When you was in court, I'm like, I loved him. That was my husband. I put my trust in him. I did. But he's threatening to hurt my kids. Get the hell out of his house then. Get away from him. Get away from him. Go to Mr. Lance's house or Mr. Charles, whatever that man's name is. Go to your mama's house. You gonna live in this house though. Some things you just can't make up, man. Everyday people, man. Listen, I'm not just trying to beat down on this woman. All I'm saying is, I wasn't gonna say nothing until this lady just keeps talking about it. She just wrote 1,000 comments to tell me I'm wrong. And I watched this the other day, and I was like, it is exactly what I thought it was, but I didn't feel like going into it because it's obvious. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand what she did was wrong. What she continued to do is wrong. Legally it's not wrong. Morally it's wrong. Why you gonna keep your kids in a house that you do not want it? Why are you gonna risk your kids being put out of this house if he breaks the lease? Because the lease is in his name. Just because you married, you ain't signed that lease. The apartments don't give a damn about that. They didn't sign a lease with you. What's yours is his. Nah, unless y'all got some special rules and laws that make it where you gonna take over the lease. The first is tomorrow. The first is tomorrow. So you better get it together. Everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. We just had to revisit this situation based on the recent comments. Somebody found my channel randomly and think I'm just wrong or whatever. Girl, I ain't worried about this chick. I know for a fact, man, listen, I ain't marrying no chick like this. Nope. Nope. Wouldn't do it. Man, listen, she be lucky if I date her for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Anything over 3 months with something like this, nah, you can see the warning signs coming from a mile away with her. If she dating you and she still married to another man calling him her husband, yeah, dog, not gonna happen. She was all in a dead woman's whip, driving around, flossing it. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Everyday people, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.